So welcome to this short session for shoulder and upper body mobility. At this time of the year, when we're going into autumn equinox, changing of the seasons, it becoming colder, darker, it can be difficult to keep your practice going. So here's just a short little clip, short little video of some exercises for the upper body, just to keep your practice maintained this autumn. So first of all, get your yoga mat out. You could just do this on the floor. There is going to be a bit of kneeling, so if you want a blanket to go under your knees, or even just to roll a towel up, grab that. There will be a little bit seated, so you might just want to grab yourself a block or something, cushion, just so you've got something to sit on and be comfortable. Okay, so let's start seated. So grab whatever you're going to sit on. Can be cross-legged, kneeling. We're not going to be here too long, but settle yourself in, get yourself comfortable. Okay, nice. So just a few shoulder rolls. Roll those shoulders up towards your ears and then send them back. Good. And then roll those shoulders back. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Imagine there's a tennis ball in between your shoulder blades. Just give it a squeeze for a moment. Make sure you're not sticking your chin out. Good. Sitting tall. Keep squeezing those shoulder blades together and then soften and relax. Good. Same again. When you're ready, roll those shoulders back and down. And then roll those shoulders back, trying to drop the shoulders away from your ears, but imagine there's that tennis ball in between your shoulder blades. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Again, make sure you're not sticking your chin out. Nice. And don't worry if that's hard work to squeeze your shoulder blades together. I can feel it, so don't worry if it's difficult. Good. And then very gently release, relax. Nice. Just give them a little bit of a move about. Hands, interlock your hands behind your back. Okay, so if you're finding it's difficult to sit and do this, you could always stand yourself up. Interlock your fingers behind your back. Good. And then from there, again, we're squeezing those shoulder blades together, taking the shoulders back, and then see if you can get your hands away from your back. Good. Hold that for a moment. And then very gently release. Again, a little bit of a roll of those shoulders. One more time. Hands go behind the back, interlock your fingers. This time change the interlock, yeah? So automatically I always have my right thumb nearest to my back. Change it so you've got your left thumb nearest to your back, or vice versa, okay? When you're ready, roll those shoulders back and down, squeeze those shoulder blades together, little tuck under of your tailbone, so pulling your belly button in, good, and then trying to get those hands away from your back. Nice. Again, not sticking your chin out, and then release. Little roll of the shoulders. Good. Hands and knees, we're coming on to all fours. So if you want that blanket under your knees, find it, stick it under your knees. Okay. From here, we're going to do the one where we do right arm in the air. We have a little look at it and we slide it through under the left. So when you're ready, your right arm, inhale, take it up, have a little look at it. Exhale, slide it through under the left. We're not staying there. Inhale, come up, look at it. Exhale, slide it through under the left. One more time. Inhale, take it up, look at it. Exhale, slide it. So I've got my right ear and my right shoulder on the floor. I'll come this way just so you can see this side. Right ear, right shoulder on the floor. It might be that you leave your left hand where it is. Maybe you walk your left hand forward, so left arm is straight. Some of you will be able to get that left hand, wrap it around your back and try and grab the top of your right hip. Nice. Make sure your neck and your shoulder is happy. So I'm going to keep my left hand on the floor. If you find your right ear, right shoulder isn't on the floor, find something to fill the gap. So again, blanket, towel, whatever you've got. More than welcome to close the eyes for a moment. Steady breath. Taking your inhale all the way down to your belly. Let your belly rise as you breathe in. Gently sink back down as you breathe out. Good. If you've got your arm wrapped around your back, inhale, take that left arm into the air. Exhale, hand on the floor. So bring that hand close to your body so you can push into your left hand. Slide the right arm back through. Find your hands and your knees. Okay? Before we do the other side, we're going to do a modified puppy pose. So hands and knees, belly buttons, pull them in towards your spine. So you don't want to be dipping your back and sticking your bum in the air. Think a little bit of kind of like tuck and suck. Hands, start to walk them forwards. So arms are straight. You've got a diagonal line from wrist, elbow, shoulder to your hip. And your ears are between your arms. So my head and neck's quite happy. If you find your head isn't happy, grab whatever you've got. You could put a little bit of something under your head for support. Just make sure you're not collapsing into your head so your neck is taking all the weight, okay? Weight needs to be distributed between your hands and your knees. Keep tucking your tailbone under. Opening chest, front of the body. Think about those shoulder blades squeezing together. You don't necessarily have to deliberately squeeze them, but think about them coming together. Breathing in and out through your nose. Good. And then take your time. One arm, bend it, lean on it. Walk the other hand in, slowly come up, find hands and knees. Okay? We're going to do that, thread the needle on the other side. So, your left arm, inhale, take it up, have a little look at it. Exhale, slide it through under the right. Do that again. Inhale, take it up, have a little look at it. Exhale, slide it. Nice. One more time. Inhale, left arm up, look at it. This time, left ear, left shoulder on the floor. Right hand, either leave it where it is. Maybe walk that right hand forwards. Maybe you take the right arm, wrap it around your back and try and find the top of your left hip. Can you keep your weight even, both sides of your body? So it might be tempting to kind of collapse to the left. Keep some weight in the right side. If there's any pain or pinching in your neck or your shoulder, please move, do something about that. Maybe close the eyes. Let yourself be there. Just a little bit longer. If you've got your arm wrapped around your back, inhale, take it up into the air. Exhale, pop that right hand onto the floor, Bring that right hand in. Can you push into it slowly? Come back up onto your hands and knees, onto all fours. Good. Going to take a little bit of cat-cow for spinal mobility. So, on an inhale, lift your head, lift your chest, looking forwards. On an exhale, round your spine. Inhale, we look forwards, we lift the head, we lift the chest. Exhale, round your spine, look down to the mat. Twice more. Inhale, looking forwards, lift the chest. Exhale, round. Inhale, looking forwards, lift the chest. Exhale, round. Bring yourself to a neutral position where your back is happy, back is comfortable. Good. And then take a moment, have a little sit of your bum on your heels. So we're doing child's pose. Maybe knees are apart. If this isn't comfortable, absolutely fine. Sit yourself up. You could do a very similar thing seated. Okay. Wherever you are, fingertips, can you creep them forward? So whether you are in like a seated cross-legged or child's pose, walk the hands forwards. You're going to come up onto your fingertips, onto your fingernails. So stay in child's pose or seated position. Palms of the hands are off the floor. Fingertips, fingernails. Gently push them into the mat. Ears between your arms. Again, trying to get that feeling between your shoulder blades, squeezing them together, head and neck wherever it's comfortable. Good, last little bit. And then take your time. Nice and gently lift the head. Palms of the hands come back down onto the floor. Walk those hands into your body. Good. Take a moment to sit yourself up. Roll those shoulders for a moment. Good. Last little bit. Bring yourself to a comfortable seated position. Maybe have a little sit onto a block. Nice. A bit for your neck. So, hands wherever they're comfortable. First of all, think chin towards your chest. Maybe closing the eyes. Taking a few breaths here. And then very gently lift the head. Take a moment, dropping right ear towards right shoulder. Oh, I can feel that in the side of my neck. I need to do this more often. Might need to just ever so slightly drop your chin towards your chest. Should feel a nice juicy stretch down the left side of your neck. Slowly, gently head to the center. Take a moment, swap over. Left ear, left shoulder. Try and soften the shoulders. And it might need to tuck your chin just ever so slightly towards your chest. Feel it right side of your neck. And then take your time. Gently bring the head back up to the center. Nice. When you are ready. Take a deep breath in, reach those arms up. As you breathe out, we're twisting to the right. So right fingertips on the floor. Maybe Left hand, left knee, little look over that right shoulder. Good. Inhale, bring the arms back up, turn to the center. Exhale, we swap. So left fingertips on the floor, looking over left shoulder. And then inhale, bring those arms back up. Exhale, bring the hands down through the center. Thank you for sharing this practice with me today. Namaste.